Hey guys, good afternoon. My name's Xavier. Sorry for the noise in the background. I'm like stuck in a thunderstorm, so I figured what a better time to do my discussion post. Um, so briefly, before I get into it, actually, spoiler alert, if you didn't watch Unknown Number, the High School Catfish, um, continue with caution, I guess. But yeah, per Professor Harris's request, I actually watched it this morning. And it was pretty crazy. From the jump of the investigation, I had my suspicion that it was going to be apparent with the clues and the evidence. Like everything was leading up, obviously, to somebody close within the inner circle to be able to get the information that they had. I was disappointed that it took so long for them to reach out to a higher authority. It was almost, 22 months, I believe, until they reached out, to the FBI. And it was, if you watched it, then you saw the text messages and stuff, the harassment, the stalking. I'm surprised that they didn't act sooner to be able to get the information that they needed. I appreciated Owen's mother's firm position of I'm not going to change my son's cell phone number because the person that's doing this isn't going to be held accountable. Because if they didn't keep pursuing it, who knows how long the mother, the one who was caught in the act and had the 5 charges, who knows what else she would have done. Between her mental instability and whatever else she was, maybe the dopamine that she was getting from it, it probably would have carried on into something much worse. So, yeah, I'm glad, that she got caught and she was held accountable. But it was nice that they went into, when the FBI agent came in, getting the IP addresses. It's things like that people don't often think of. And there's actually a lot of third-party online tools. If you guys are weirdos or want to be hackers like myself, you've probably viewed and Google searched and whatever else these tools to be able to just look around and stuff. For instance, in the Microsoft Teams class, when we were going over data and how people are taking photos with their locations and stuff, and how it's really not good because if you do have a stalker or just a weirdo or a creep, they can see your location in the photo, right? Whether it's social media. And so what people don't understand is that you can take a photo with your phone and you might have locations on it because maybe you're like me, you like Google Photos. And so everything is geotagged when I take a photo. I don't have to go in there. And then Google Photos will automatically show me a map or whatever it is and where I took my photos on what day and everything else. So you could go on Instagram or Snapchat, Facebook, whatever it is, take a photo and you think I have my locations off. Well, if the location is on your phone, then in the metadata of that photo, someone could actually take that photo, go to a third-party app, upload the photo that they saved off their social media, and it could potentially tell them the coordinates or where that photo was taken care of because the original file has the location tagged into it. It's embedded into the file of the photo. So it was cool. I mean, that's not cool. It was cool to see the FBI agent in the documentary actually go through, get the subpoenas, the search warrants, because all that is, obviously they expedite it for the safety of the kids and whatever else and to get the case over and done with. But that still is a lengthy process to be able to prove to the courts. This is a subpoena, this is what it's for, this is why I need it. Maybe it's an out-of-state subpoena. So there's just a whole process that gets involved with in-state to outer state. But yeah, I just thought it was wild. I thought it was great. It definitely gave me a sense of this is why I chose this specific degree at Herkimer College. These are things that I want to do to be able to help kind of go behind the scenes and really get into the fabric of data and help people out ultimately. But let me know your thoughts. That's me. Have a great day.